Hello, you guys. I am back, and I wanted to chop it up with the Kingdompreneurs just for a second, you guys. You know how we discussed last week? I think it was last week. How people are starting to wake up and people are starting to understand and realize that investing all of this time, all of the years, all of the hard work into certain companies without very little compensation. The pay oftentimes does not match the amount of work that you are required to do. The time and the pay does not match the years of service that you have put into these companies. And people are starting to understand that, hey, I don't want to be a part of this rat race anymore. Okay. You have people that generation X, I believe it is, that's above me, that are even starting to wake up and say, the math is not math and A plus B is not equaling C. And so people are starting to take their destinies and their futures into their own hands. Okay. And so you guys, I want to show you guys something. I want to bring you in a little something that I ran across on the internet that's going to show you just how important it is for people to take control of their financial future. Okay, so just because you invested all these time, all these years, all your energy into certain companies, does not mean that they're going to reciprocate that. Okay, and there was massive layoffs all across the United States with Pepsi. It came across my YouTube feed and I could not believe it. It was very sad. The stories were crazy. Let's just get into it. I want to show you guys this.
From 2 to 5 people next to them. It's their kids, it's their spouses.
On Monday, Anne, along with a handful of her coworkers, were notified the plant would be discontinuing production operations, leaving her and 135 others without a job.
They have boxes already lined up in the hallway for you to come down the hallway, take a box, go in and clean out your locker, and go. You'll be paid for till December 28th, and your medical will be covered till December 28th.
Did you guys hear that? When they came into work, they gave them boxes. They have boxes lined up for them to clean out their lockers, clean out their workspaces, and that's pretty much it. Let's keep listening.
And then that's it.
In a statement, PepsiCo confirmed production operations will completely shut down on December 28th, but the facility will continue operating a scaled warehouse, noting the decision was made to optimize its manufacturing network.
It's been slow for probably almost 2 years. This was the worst summer we ever had, as long as I've been there. Usually we're working all kinds of overtime during the summer, and this summer there were days where they didn't have enough to run the whole day, both shifts.
A statement from PepsiCo said in part, quote, "Supporting our employees during this transition remains our top priority, and we are committed to continuing to serve the Cincinnati community."
It is very shocking and numbing when it happens. I tried to ask, I wanted to know about our pensions and the money that's owed to us for our vacations and stuff. You have to talk to your union because that'll all have to be negotiated. All these years, and they're just not.
You guys, did you hear that? They didn't even have any answers for these people about what will happen to the money that they have worked for, the time they have put in to receive this pension, this retirement. What's going to happen to these accounts? They didn't even have the decency, okay, to corral these people and let them know, hey, we're suffering. Hey, in X amount of weeks, we're going to have to lay you guys off, okay? We got everything under control. We'll send representatives out to your house, or we'll arrange phone calls for you to speak with somebody that will walk you through how to access your retirement, or what to do from here, the steps to take. Nothing. They gave these people some boxes that was lined up in the hall. I think this lady said that she had been there like 30 years, 6 months away from retirement. Get your box, clean out your locker. We don't have any answers for you. See ya. or not. Sad. Sad. This is why God is shaking us. This is why the Lord is nudging us in this hour. And he's saying, I need my people to build. I need you guys to build in this season, because I don't want you to be a part of this stuff that's getting ready to go down. And I don't believe that this is it. We're going to see a lot more stuff come down the pike, you guys. Go back and listen to the previous videos. I'm not going to get into all that because I keep saying it week after week. The prophetic words that I released about the face of America and how it's going to change and be so different, you guys. We have to move. We have to be about our Father's business. If God has called you to be an entrepreneur, no more sitting, no more sleeping. It's time for you to get up and get moving. Because who wants to be on the other end of something like this? You don't work for a company for 20, 30 years. This lady said she was 6 months away from retirement. That is horrible. That is horrible. And all they did was give you a box. And she said, we didn't even get to say goodbye. We didn't get to say goodbye to our coworkers, our bosses. You don't work with these people for all these years and they don't have the decency to come and give you a hug and say, I'm sorry, this is horrible. We'll try to get through this, keep in touch. Wow. Let's keep listening to this.
Not even a thank you.
Yeah, now about 104 affected workers are in a union represented by Teamsters Local 1199. That's the union that's going to be representing these affected workers in contract negotiations with PepsiCo moving forward. Now, Fox 19 did reach out to this union for questions and comments about what bidding rights these affected workers may have. We're still waiting for those answers. For now, live in Arlington Heights, I'm Brenna Ordonez, Fox 19 Now.
As a creator, do you ever feel that there is not
Here I am. All right, you guys. So I just had to share that with you guys and let you know. I think this happened I know it happened in Cincinnati. I know it happened in Chicago. And I'm not sure what other states. But these people, I mean, there were people that are, they're the sole providers in their households. And so they're like, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Okay. I have no answers. My wife depends on me. My children depends on me. This is why we have to build in this season. Okay. This is why I'm coming on every week at the nudging of Holy Spirit, the burden of the Lord that has been placed inside of me and on me, and telling you guys, let's get to work. Let's strategize. Okay. Let's get this blueprint working. Put your pen to paper, write your vision, make it plain, as Habakkuk tells us to do, and let's get it cracking. All right? Because we are in this world, but not of this world. So God has us, we're moving by different orders. We're moving according to heaven's marching orders. All right? And God is saying it's time to build these next couple of years, okay, that I have graced you guys with. Before things go haywire, you should be building. So by the time the rubber meets the road with all of that, you will be established. Okay? You'll be established. All right, you guys. So I just wanted to come on here and I wanted to share that with you guys. Actually, let's get into another video real quick. I just want to drive this home.
Afternoon, the second shift of workers got the news.
I have a daughter in school. I have a house. Come on. Y'all can't do people like that. Y'all a big company. At least give us a heads up.
PepsiCo is closing the 60-year-old plant at 51st and Low. Today, workers were notified when they arrived to work they would be off the job as of today, but get pay and benefits for 60 days.
Everybody doesn't know how.
Off the job as of today. As of today. Imagine going to a job that you have worked for 20, 30 years, and they're saying, today will be your last day. Devastating. Did you hear the guy say, y'all can't do people like that? But the truth of the matter is that these big major companies and corporations, and even those that are smaller than this, they do whatever they want. because this is a money's operation. This is a money's game. Okay. We dealing with people way up top, like I said, that you won't even lay your eyes on. You're just sometimes it's sad to say, and I don't want to sound harsh, but sometimes you're just a pawn in this game. You're a pawn to these companies.
take care of their kids. They don't know how they're gonna put the kids through school and stuff like that. So it's a shock to everybody. Right now, I'm still in shock.
I love this job. I was here early every single day. At 1 o'clock, first vehicle you seen roll through here was my truck. I rolled through here at 1 o'clock, and this was 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week. And I don't start till 2 o'clock.
John Coley represents workers here and in other Pepsi facilities in our area with Teamsters Local 727.
I've never seen something like this. A big company acting this way is deplorable.
PepsiCo Beverages North America issued a statement saying, in part, the decision to no longer operate at 51st Street is a difficult one. This is a more than 60-year-old building that has physical limitations. Juan Gonzalez was on first shift and had worked here for most of his life.
45 years in 2 minutes.
Mm,
They finished 45 years.
Jesus. 45 years. Oh my gosh. That is so sad, y'all. That is so sad. Imagine giving all that time to a company. I mean, the least that they could have done is, and hopefully they'll do that. Those people that have put all that time in and they know that they're a couple of months, a couple of maybe a year away from their retirement, prayerfully, that in some kind of decency and some kind of moral fashion that they will award these people their full retirement, because this is horrible. This is horrible.
It's my life.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7
You guys,
Chicago
so
Eyewitness.
yes, that's that. And I wanted to just drive that point home. Let's build, you guys. Don't sit, don't wait, don't procrastinate, don't prolong. Because when God releases a certain grace to do something, you have to move in that window of grace. You have to move in that window of grace. Okay? So, you guys, that's it. I just wanted to drop that on you guys, that food for thought of why it's so important for us to take the instructions that God has given us and to activate our faith and to move, okay? Aggressively move, build, and plant in this season. All right, you guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.